What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A again, and today we are going to be taking a look at something pretty amazing. To be more specific, it is the Mastermind Creations Night Morpher 06 Cyber Engine Stormer. So yeah, this is essentially Mastermind Creations' take on Hearts of Steel Thundercracker from the Transformers Hearts of Steel comic book, and it's super awesome. I have very little experience with third-party companies overall. I bought a few for my brother. I got him a couple of the Causality Insecticons. Never got any for myself. But really, I think the only other third-party things I have are the Dr. Wu Prime Sword, which is great. I love it. And my very first third-party product was this guy right here. The very first run of the Night Morpher Commander from Mastermind Creations. And I gotta say, I love the design of this guy, but the actual execution left a little bit to be desired for me personally. So when I heard that this thing, that the new stuff coming out from Mastermind Creations was getting amazing reviews, just being raved about all over the place, I was like, all right, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that they were kicking it up. And then Robot Kingdom, for whatever reason, has stopped carrying Mastermind Creations products and had these guys on super deep discount. So I finally got in there. I only heard about it the last minute, and by the time I got in, they only had Stormer left. I would have loved to have Screecher or Starscream, but Stormer was the only one left. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot at it to see how they've improved, and man, they've definitely improved. Definitely improved. So enough of that. As you can see, the box is shiny as all get out. You get a nice picture of Stormer here in his robot mode. On the sides, you can see some of the like just digital blueprints of the vehicle itself. On the back, you get a nice double shot of the robot and the vehicle from behind here, and then of course blueprints of the figure. Just warnings on the back telling you that you'll stab yourself with this stuff. And you will. If you're not careful, you definitely can stab yourself with this stuff. But that's pretty much it for the packaging. It's pretty simple, straightforward. There's not a whole heck of a lot going on here. So I'm just going to get this guy out of the package, and we're going to take a look at him, and we'll start with vehicle form. Alright, so here is Stormer in vehicle form, but before we get into that, I just want to do a quick aside and show you some of the stuff that comes in the package. So first of all, Stormer himself is packaged in this really heavy-duty cardboard frame and really nice, solid plastic bubble. It really is nice and secure, feels very high quality, and I'm very impressed with it. And with that, you also get the instruction booklet / comic book. So the instructions are very well done. They have photos of the figure, and they outline in red all the parts that have to move and explain exactly how they have to be moved. And then the comic, it's just really cool. It's very nice artwork, very clean looking, and very interesting. I only kind of breezed through it because I don't have any of the others, so I really have no idea what the story is or where it's going. But that's very nice. You also get this cautionary booklet telling you all the parts that are either fragile on the figure, which is really nice because you definitely want to know about that stuff. Or parts that you can kill yourself on as well. So it says, where is it? So thin, fragile, preventing injuries, and it shows you all the basically all the pointy bits on the on the figure. So that's just really nice addition. You also get a piece of train track, which is cool, not necessary, but it's very cool for display purposes, and we'll get into more on that a little bit later. And you also get these, a whole smack load of little tiny caps that you can use to fill in all of these screw holes and rivet holes in the figure if you so desire to pop those in. And I think that is awesome. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to just go ahead and put these in, but I just wanted to kind of leave them out now, just to save time. I wanted to get to the video, and I'm a little bit afraid that I'm just going to lose them all across the room instead of getting them in here, so I wanted to show you guys how they came packaged. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get to the main event here, Stormer. So here he is in robot mode. He is a crazy, six-winged, insane, three-propellered steampunk bomber of some kind. You can see the profile here, and it's just the angle that I'm holding him at. This thing looks like it's a little bent, but it's absolutely not. It's very straight. Very nice. Free spinning propellers, and definitely some sharp points on here. I just think every mode on this guy looks fantastic, but you can just see all the little paint detailing, and just it's really well done. It just looks absolutely superb. I'm super happy about this purchase, and it's making me even more comfortable about a a future pre-order that I have with Mastermind Creations that you know, may or may not be awesomely huge and predacious. But anyway, just really quick, let me get a size comparison here. So to give you guys an idea of this guy's size, here he is with Beast Hunter's Deluxe Starscream, and as you can see, he's yeah, he just knocks this guy right out of the sky. Help me! And then here he is with Voyager Soundwave from Fall of Cybertron. So as you can see, this is not a small figure at all. He definitely seems a bit smaller when he's in robot mode. He's not quite as huge, but he's definitely impressive figure. Yeah, so there's not a whole heck of a lot to say about this mode. It looks awesome. It looks really weird, really unique and funky. And as you can see on the bottom, he's actually got train wheels here. They're free spinning wheels. This one's a little bit tight, but I think there's maybe just a piece of flash in there. But the rest are moved pretty freely. And with these, you can actually take the train tracks and plop them down, and then this guy can sit right in here on the tracks and move along for whatever reason. But I think in part is you can take Night Morpher Annihilator, which is the same mold as Commander here, and you can see he's got a little coupling on the back here, and this guy has a peg in the front, so you can actually, if you'll have to just move the feet a little bit out of the way, but you can combine these two guys and have them all on the tracks together at the same time. And I believe there is also a way, if you have all three of the Sky characters, the secret characters, you can have them all three attached together, and and just kind of go along on the tracks, should you so desire. So that is that. And I'm going to put this guy back over there. We'll take another look at him in a bit, but I think we're going to get into robot mode for this guy. So to transform Stormer into robot mode, you want to just take these back bits and kind of unlock the whole top assembly here. You're going to just pull this piece back, and then the tail fin is going to go in, and just keep going until it. You'll see back here there's a little kind of hook. So the tail fin is going to keep going around until it locks into that little hook piece, just like so, and then it can sit down just like so. Now we're going to do the wings kind of last, just because you have to get the arms out of the way in order for those to work properly. So we're going to unhook this bit here. We have the two halves of the feet is what they're going to become. And then you want to unpeg them from the arms. And I'm going to do this very carefully. Because while it doesn't feel like it's cheap or anything like that, it does feel like you still have to be careful with it. It's high quality, but there's also a lot going on, and you don't want to, you don't want to snap, because the piece. I'll put it to you this way. The plastic quality on this guy, I wouldn't call it Hasbro Transformers plastic quality, but I would easily call it, it's definitely on par with the Zoids kits that you've seen me review if you've watched my other reviews. It's very similar in quality to that. So you have to be a little bit careful with it, but it's not going to crumble in your hands. You just don't want to try and force anything, but otherwise, awesome stuff. So just flip the wheels in just like so. You can see, boop, just like that. And you can see that the legs are going to form here out of this. You want to just pull these guys down and push these guys up. And you can see when the legs are moving, he's got some gears in here that you can see are going to turn, and it's pretty awesome. I really think that's cool. So we're just going to leave that like so. We'll flip the crotch piece down, and actually there's a little bit up here just over the crotch piece that's going to come down just like that. All right. We're going to leave it like so, and then we're going to spin the whole waist around, and then we're going to just push that crotch, the little midsection abdomen bit, just up like that, and peg it in. Okay? So there we have that. Then we want to come up here, under the wings, the second set of wings here, and we just want to pull this little tab flap down on both sides, and that is going to release the hip wings, or the hip skirts, and they're just going to come down here, and then we're going to just basically unfold the arms like so. Make sure the shoulder armor stays in place. We're going to grab the hands, pull these guys out, and then close close this back up. I'll show you on the other side here. So the hands are going to come out here. If I can get my finger in there. There we go. Hands come out. Close this up. Extend the arms. Get the shoulder armor in place here. You can, if you like, turn the guns that way so that they're more, flat. We're going to make sure this is in the right spot now. And then grabbing both wings at the same time, we're just going to push them back, and that's going to cause an automorph sort of action, and the head's going to pop up just like that. And then we just take his little chinny chin chin, pull his head up, and then flip out his the wings on the sides of his head. And that is Stormer. Oh, actually, no. That's not Stormer. That is Stormer without any feet. We're just going to pull his feet up, and these are just going to become his heels. And they're going to give him a very nice range of stance here. And there we have Night Morpher Stormer in robot mode. And man, this guy looks awesome. You know what? If I had one nitpick, I would say he could use a little more paint, a little more different colors. Maybe red around the rim, or blue or something around the rim of the propeller here, or just, you know, maybe this little bit here could have been a different color, or these little pieces on the side. Just to kind of break up the silver, because it really does look like blue, silver. You know, just kind of solid silver right in the middle. But other than that, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. He's got hip movement, got nice ratcheting hip movement. He's actually, his skirts are on individual swivels here at the hips, so you can get his skirts just completely behind him if you prefer. Oh, also, you want to just push these down so he's not knocking everything over as he passes it. There we go. Yeah, this guy is just awesome. He's got just awesome range of motion. He's got double jointed elbows, but actually, he doesn't really. You're supposed to lock these in like so. But you can give him double jointed elbows should you so choose. Due to transformation, he does have that feature. However, the way his elbows are sculpted naturally, you can see he gets an amazing amount of bend at his elbows. His hands are on ball joints. His hips are soft ratchets, and then ratchets like that forward. His knees do bend. He doesn't have a knee swivel, but he has an upper thigh swivel. So you really can get a nice range of movement out of him. His head's on a ball joint, and he really is just awesome. Alright, so this guy actually has a few accessories here. He's got his arm cannons, which, as you saw before, well, first of all, they can come off his arms. As you saw, they can kind of turn in either direction here. They've got these little buttons that kind of go in like so, and then you just pull it off the other side. And you can, if you so desire, combine them together, which is cool, but there's not really any point that I've seen to it. They just have keyed pegs and holes, so you can just kind of do that and then kind of turn them any way you like. So it could very well be that if you have more than one or something, like it looks like it's got a peg here on the back, but I just can't figure out what that goes to. So I'm really just unaware what the deal is with that. But you can get those just like so. You can attach both of them to one arm if you so desire. If I can get this in here correctly. And you can see when you plug it in, it pushes out this little button piston thing. So it looks really cool, as though it's, you know, it's kind of attaching and locking into place. And you can, if you so desire, just put the hand back in, and then he's got this pretty awesome gun hand thing going on here. Also, his skirt pieces, you can very, very gently wiggle them free, like so, and then these can go in his hand like blades, so you can hold on to these guys and have crazy wing swords. You can see how they are cut like puzzle pieces. They're keyed to fit on his hip bits, and just be very careful when you get those off. I didn't have any trouble. I just wiggled it a little bit, and just a little bit, and they came off with no problems. So yeah, there he is, and I gotta say, I am super impressed. I think the design is amazing. I think the quality is outstanding. I'm very, very pleased overall with this guy. Even just as a display piece, I mean, look at him. He's phenomenal. I'll do a quick comparison here. We'll show this guy off with Predaking. You can see he's a little bit shorter than a Voyager, but definitely taller than a Deluxe. Come here, Viacon. So he's pretty much smack in the middle of Deluxe and Voyager class. But I mean, just his bulk alone really does outweigh any shortness that you may feel. Now again, here he is with the original Mastermind Creations toy, Night Morpher Commander. And I like Commander here. I do. I think it's a very well thought out figure. I think the design is great. I like the subject matter. I'm very, very thankful that they went out and tried to do something new, to bring a new idea of a character that wasn't being paid really any attention. I'm very thankful that they did that. However, the first run of these guys did have its definite problems, such as the plastic quality. I mean, the plastic itself doesn't feel bad for the most part, but you do get some bits like the cow catcher here. The wheels just feel cheap, honestly. And again, as far as I am aware, I believe that this was their very first attempt at a third party figure. Again, as far as I know, I could be completely wrong, but as you can see, very, very different aesthetic designs here overall. I do like Commander here, I do, but if you compare the two, you can just see they're like night and day. They don't look like they were even made by the same company, and that is a good thing. Like that's not an insult. That's a compliment. Because I think this guy is fantastic. I cannot wait for Feral Rex. I cannot wait to review Feral Rex. Sino Kibble, if you are watching this somehow, I would be very happy to review Feral Rex early for everybody. Yeah, but I'm not bummed that I got this guy. It was my very first third-party figure. I don't feel slighted or gypped at all. I'm just really glad that they've come so far with this. So that's going to do it for my video review of Night Morpher Stormer. I really, really love him. I really recommend him. Even at the full price, I would totally not feel bad about paying full price for this guy. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. And that's going to do it for now. I want to thank you guys so very much, as always, for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm so thankful for all my subscribers that I've got now. It's really awesome. Things are coming along very nicely. And that's going to be it. I'm going to see you guys next time. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye for now.